Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you guys doing? I just want to stare at the camera and just listen. Just
okay,
talk.
but this is a podcast where we do the talking.
Okay, fine. We'll tell you how we're doing instead.
How'd you sleep?
I slept great.
Good.
I am at that point now where you turn 30 and you have to go to the bathroom at least once a night. So.
Oh, yeah. Try being my size, Amy. Actually, last night I think I only got up once to go
Nice work.
pee, which sometimes it's literally 5 times. So
Yeah, you just have other things that wake you up, huh?
yeah, my bladder is being squished by a tiny human.
The tiniest human we know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So cute. I mean,
So cute.
terrible. Hate that for you for the sleep, but.
No, it's okay. We ended up getting a mattress topper. I'll talk all about that, but
We'll get there.
Yeah, my back hurts, but I'm feeling okay. I feel like we went to bed early.
We did. We were so prepared last night.
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't even believe it. We went to bed fully ready at 7:56?
It was 8 when we got in bed.
It was 8 when we got in bed.
Yeah. Yeah. And my ordering is it took you 40 minutes to fall asleep, which that's fair because
You weren't super tired.
I wasn't exhausted, but also, yeah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You were massaging me and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, yeah.
It was great
So-
though. It was nice. We had the laundry done. We had the dishes done. We had the podcast.
We say
prep
all
stuff.
this because it's a lot of the times it's we go to bed on Sunday night and we're just oh, well, rip and roaring Monday morning,
Yeah.
figure it out.
Wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and start getting everything ready then instead of the night before.
Yeah, but
Clothes were set out. Showers were already taken.
we
Dog is washed.
were really prepared. So this podcast episode today is probably going to suck because we're so
Groceries
prepared.
were ordered. We're too prepared for this.
We're not chaotic enough. But anyway, okay. Do you want to just dive in? Because I feel
Yeah,
we have so much to
let's go.
say. Local shout out.
I mean, I feel like it's obvious because we only ever go one place a week, so we're probably going to say the same thing, but it's Breeden's Orchard. It was so cute.
Yeah, it was so cute. So now, I mean, they're a great little orchard. It's not blow your mind orchard or anything.
No.
But it is now, I feel written into our family story.
Yeah. Aw.
And so we have to go back every time. So it is just an orchard in Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
It's not even a pick your own yet.
Yeah,
But soon.
it will be an apple orchard. Well, it is an apple orchard, but you can pick apples in 2027. So by that time, our child will be over a year.
2.
Yeah, over a year and a half.
Oh.
So that will be fun. That'll be good time to do that.
Yeah.
But for now, I mean, they do have some fun stuff, and we were having such a good time. We knew we had gone there the previous year,
Mm-hmm.
and we knew I remembered that it was after our second miscarriage, but I didn't exactly remember what time we went in October.
Yeah.
But I was I do remember it being one of those things where Adam and I were well, we're not bringing Patchouli anymore because she's kind of chaotic, and it's not
Once we settle, if we want to settle it all in a place, she's got about a solid 30 minutes tops being in one
before
spot.
she's kind of
Territorial
antsy,
and weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we don't bring her to those sort of events anymore. So we don't really have a little thing to be to bring to these family events, right? And at that time last year, we were so sad.
Yeah.
Well, not sad. We were out. Well, we were sad, but we were out of place. We were just
We're what are we doing here?
we're just here sitting.
This is a family place for kids and stuff, and we keep bringing ourselves to these things, and it's just
It was just us as a couple, and it just
Yeah.
didn't feel right. It also, we did happen to feel empty-handed.
Yeah,
That
we
didn't
did.
help. I think we could have gone to something where it was just us as a couple and not feel as out of place, but
Yeah.
we wanted to and should have felt by that point that we had a second miscarriage. So we were I should have been pregnant. I should have
Yeah.
been having a little.
It should have been the beginning of a story of oh, well, this is, as we had this time, baby's
Yeah.
first pumpkin patch or apple orchard or
Or
whatever it is.
pumpkin, growing a pumpkin kind of vibe. But anyway, it wasn't that last year.
That was the first time we realized it, though, that we actually said it out loud, that we were we keep going to family things, just the two of us, and it's
and we
kind
had
of hollow.
we kind of had to we
stop ourselves a little bit.
Like, this is just like depressing, honestly.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But also, new quick hack for those that are just a couple wanting to go to those kind of things: go at night.
Yeah.
It's great. It was perfect. Last time we went and did the middle of the day, and we had no kids, and it was just kids was sliding around and stuff.
Yeah, it just like was kind of awkward.
But if you go at night, you know, this place specifically had amazing stuff. They had a fire pit. You could have like private fire pits, which was cool. They had the Skeptic Meadery, which was really fun. Just like a little bar attached to their thing. They've got an apiary on site, so you could go see the bees and whatever.
Yeah. No, it's cute. And
they had live music.
Yeah, and live music was great. Yeah, we went this time at like sunset, and that was definitely so good. I mean, there were still like tons of families around, but it was like, it did feel a little bit more like adult, because like sun's going down, grab your mead. Like it's like a little more.
Well, I feel like there's like a perpetual motion to an event when the sun is setting, because you have like the daytime where it's still bright, and then it's like sunsetty, which is beautiful, and then it's dark.
And then it's dark all very quickly. So anyway,
it just kind of keeps things moving.
It's a bit of a hack for like any event, but also especially like southern events when it's supposed to be like crispy and cold, and it's like hot during the day. Yeah. So anyway, that was our hack. But this time, as well as like, you know, going at a better time, we also are pregnant. Have a pumpkin growing. We do. So that was cute, and it felt redemptive and sweet. And while we were like sitting at one point and thinking about, wow, we were here a year ago. Like, I wonder when we came here. It could have been anytime. It could have been end of September, October. Like, I don't know when we came. So I looked it up. I just looked up October, and it was like to the day.
To the day. October 12th.
Yeah, that we like went, and it was like, well, to the day of the Saturday. So it was like the 12th versus the 11th or something. Yeah. But it was like same weekend, and I don't know. It just felt like, I mean, I looked at those photos, and we were pretty. Like, we put on a good face.
Yeah, we were cute.
But I remember, like, how it felt, you know, because we had those conversations. So it was, like, it felt redemptive. And now, of course, like I said, it's, like, written into our stories. And so we're going again next year.
Yeah, exactly. Watch out, Breeden's Orchard. We're coming for you.
Yeah, we'll be bringing our 10-month-old.
So what are you listening to then?
I actually do need to circle back to Taylor Swift real quick because I did roast her a bit. Not like roast her.
Yeah, like a light toasting.
I wasn't even roast. I was honestly just calling myself out for not being like a Swiftie.
A Swiftie, yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically what I was saying. But I do want to say that I specifically am obsessed with the song wish list. Now, I said I liked it before, but I hadn't showed it to Adam yet. And
well, you had sent it to me, and I hadn't listened to it yet because I was like, I'm not going to listen to Taylor Swift by myself.
Yeah, and that's totally fair. So I played for him like while we were making dinner in the kitchen, which is already like a sentimental place for us. And it was playing, and I literally broke down in tears. Like, I couldn't sing along. Like, I mean, she was boohooing. I was truly boohooing, actually. So I just have to, I had to circle it back to that, just be like, okay. And there's like a couple other like good songs, but that's like definitely the one.
Yeah. That one is so sweet. Oh,
it's my God. Slow dancey, and like, there's just a couple lines that are just,
it's like
really
the one adult song in an album where she's still trying to like be a kid.
Kind of.
And be just like petty and weirdly combative with everybody around her.
Yeah. So it's a really sweet song. So I just had to bring it back to that. What about you?
Drum roll, please. I'm listening to Critical Role Season 4 or Campaign 4, whatever. Everybody knows that I'm a geek here, and this is no exception. It's the best, to me, the best D&D crew that's out there, and they do videos, and they do every single week they do like a live stream of it, and you can watch it, and every episode is like 4.5 hours long. So it's like, it just kind of takes you through the whole week, and this one's just, I don't know, it's interesting.
Okay.
It is a campaign about, they're like in the world of magic and spiritual power and stuff, but the gods all die. And then like, what happens to the world?
Oh.
And nobody knows. I mean, the story's not written, so that's what they're doing, is they just kind of write the story together.
Still unwritten. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Cute.
That's what I'm listening to. It's like, I'll listen to it in little 30-minute increments, and it's just fun.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I can tell what it is when I see it on your phone.
You're like, nerd.
Yeah. Well,
one of these days I'm going to get you to join.
Yeah. I could see that, but
I can see it for you.
For
Theater
now-
kid at heart, just waiting to have that little heart cracked back out into existence.
yeah, I've noticed that you've been watching. Cute. Okay, what are you watching?
What am I? Oh, apparently I didn't even put anything down for what I'm watching. But
I know what I'm watching.
oh wait, yes, no, I know what I'm watching.
What?
There's this cute new anime. Again, geek nerd. Got it? Great. There's this new anime called Barakamon that is this cute little calligrapher guy. Well, he's not cute. He's a full-on man calligrapher that moves to a small town in Japan and ends up like just making and finding community there, and it's just sweet and cute.
Cute.
That's
Precious.
it. Yeah. What are you watching?
No, we're watching. I don't watch anything unless it's with Adam, pretty much. But I'm still watching Working Moms. Unfortunately, I think I'm on the 6th season. There's only 7, so
Oh boy.
that's gonna be sad for me when it
That is
comes
gonna
to
be
an
sad.
end.
It's all right though. You already follow one of the actresses on Instagram.
Do I actually? I don't know if I actually followed her.
Did you not follow her?
I might have followed her.
I'm pretty sure I followed her because I mean, come on, she's in Nashville.
She's in Nashville, but
You have more followers than she does.
no, I don't. Well, maybe. No, I think
It's close.
it's about the same. Anyway, we're still watching Dancing with the Stars. So
We are.
I mean, again, it's been like a full week since we watched it, so that'll be again like tomorrow. But I do remember that like Robert Irwin's dance like didn't wow me because it was like his serious stuff.
Yeah, it was fine
Whitney was amazing,
as always.
and
She took it this time, right? High score.
yeah. And then Jen, she did like Jasmine. It was like Disney night.
Yeah.
And she actually did really good. The judges were weird about her though, even though they gave her great scores. They were like, everyone's doing great tonight. And it's like, what about Jen?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. Anyway.
It was kind of weird. They're like, we need you to step it up. Let's go.
No, but then they gave her great scores. So anyway, we're still watching that. We're still watching High Potential.
I feel like Whitney kind of hacked it though, because she did Hamilton, which was the most adult version of a Disney thing that you could do.
I guess, but a lot of people don't know Hamilton. So
That's fair. Maybe you're right. It
Hit or
wasn't a
miss.
classic.
she's just, it looks like there's 2 professionals dancing. Like they're,
Yeah, they're great.
yeah.
She's gonna end up in some sort of Broadway production after this.
Laria went home.
Hilaria.
Yeah, she went home.
Kind of called it though. She was like, she's so technically proficient at it, but like, it's kind of boring to watch.
She just also doesn't have any fans. Like
Yeah.
she's not like,
Yeah, nobody really knew who she was. She's an author.
No,
and kind of like
she's-
coach.
people know who she is. She's just not very beloved.
I see.
And so she didn't have a lot of like people voting in probably, or like hardly anyone. So unfortunately she was great, but
Andy Richter's still there.
he is.
He is the soul of.
I know he's
of
really
Dancing
got to
with the
pull
Stars.
on I think he's really got to pull on the emotions this week in order for
He's got to step up his actual dancing
like,
soon.
well, no, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, well.
Like that's not going to happen. So I really don't think so. And so he's got to like pull on our emotions or make us
This
laugh.
is their
like-
personal story week, right? This is like where they dance with somebody that they know.
Yes. So it could be a really sentimental, like it has the potential of keeping him around again one more
Yeah,
week.
right.
I mean, he's not going to be top 4. Like he's not.
There's no chance.
There's
but
no way.
he will scrape the bottom and then just boop,
Yeah.
move
And,
one position up.
yeah. And then Jordan, she's doing great.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah. She was the Princess Tiana.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and he was like whoever the prince is.
Yeah. And it was sweet and like
It was very cute.
perfect. And yeah. So anyway, still watching that and excited to watch again.
Yep.
tomorrow.
And we're watching High Potential.
High Potential and Only Murders in the
Round it out.
Building.
Yeah, I feel like begrudgingly we're watching Only Murderers because it got worse again. We tried to.
It was
put
like
the
cute
onto
for a
this season.
second, good for a second, and now it's like so cheese.
It's cheesy again. They just keep doing this thing where they like don't know how to wrap up the story, and so they just like make really obvious story plot changes.
Yeah, and like also things of being like, well, why wouldn't the security person do this, or why would
Yeah.
it's like why like we just keep on like finding holes and stuff.
Yeah, not even trying. Like we're trying to like just enjoy it, but it's like okay.
But there's a good thing that we have. It's a good thing we have High Potential
Yes,
to keep
true.
watching
It's a great one.
That one was good.
Mm-hmm. That one makes you think.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we're
Mhm.
watching,
It
and
is.
then eating.
I'm just eating so many unbaked cookies at this point because I made them, and you keep not eating them, and I don't understand.
Because they're bad. He made a bad batch.
They're not bad. They're unbaked cookies. It's sugar, butter, peanut butter, chocolate. Like what
I'm
else
not
do you
gonna
want?
eat sugar if it's not worth it to me. Like it's not.
I'm glad that you hold me to such a high standard.
It's not
for
your
my
best
unbaked cookies.
work.
But I'm gonna be fat by the end of this because I'm eating all of them.
True. Well, you have some catching up to do. Okay, I'm the one gaining weight over here.
Fair. I understand, but like next batch, I'm gonna make my own peanut butter for the next batch. That's what we're gonna do.
By the way, just random side note. This is totally a side tangent, but I just made the comment that I'm gaining weight. If you are pregnant, you are going to gain weight.
Let's hope so.
Like that is truly the goal. Okay, doctors say unless you're like you started out like morbidly obese, then they want you to lose weight. But most people, like, you're gonna gain weight, and that's very appropriate for you to be gaining weight in pregnancy. Anyway, that's such a side. It's just like such a side. I just see so many people just like being so scared about the scale. I'm like, bro, like you're gonna gain weight. It's like
I was literally just
like
thinking
1
about
plus
this.
1
like,
equals 2. Like
I was thinking about you like 2 nights ago, something like that. Last night, 2 nights ago, whatever it was. But I was literally just thinking. I was like, I am so grateful and proud of you that. I mean, I already know that that's not like a thing for you, but the fact that you are gaining weight in such a healthy way for your pregnancy and have only been positive about it has been amazing, because I'm like, I feel like you aren't doing pregnancy for the aesthetic. I mean, you're gorgeous and you're doing it, but like your primary focus still is the health of
the baby,
your pregnancy.
Yeah. And me. And like, yeah. So that I'm definitely not like trying to like criticize. I'm trying to like say like, you're doing something amazing. Like you're growing a human. You're going to gain weight, and like I hope so. Like
you should be proud of every single pound you put on.
Yeah, because that's like keeping you and your baby healthy and safe, and it's like
you're giving both of you the best chance.
Like extra cushion to keep your body okay. Like anyway, for the people like, because you hear stories of people being like, oh, I only gained 8 pounds. I'm like, that's not healthy. Like that's not okay. Anyway, whatever. We're not going to like go into all that.
Yeah. We're not going to shame, but I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So anyway, super side note. Okay,
Let's
for me,
get physical.
No, my eating is just wanted to recommend my iron supplement routine. So I'm now taking the iron supplement in the morning alongside my probiotic, alongside a vitamin C. I'm taking liposomal. I'm almost out of it though, but it's like a vitamin C helps the iron absorb, and I take them both on an empty stomach, and then I eat breakfast, and I feel like it's helped my digestion more. And I've been taking the Thorn iron, which I think my body's able to like process a little bit better, because you guys know I was like struggling with the iron situation for a second. So anyway, that's just like my little recommendation.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's great. We've tried the little smoothies in the morning too, so hopefully those should help, but they do have dairy in them. So
slight dairy.
You kind of have to play around with that one.
Yeah. But they have spinach and chia seeds and flax seeds and hemp seeds, so that's like really good.
And coconut water and all sorts of things.
So that
lots of good stuff.
That helps move things along. So, okay, on the physical side of things, he's a full-on baby in here at this point.
I thought you were looking at me and you're like, he's a full-on baby, and I'm like, ah. You're right though.
No, he's a full-on, but you didn't speak, so I just started speaking.
Yeah, go.
We've taken a turn for not anything. We've taken a turn like into
he is full starfish mode.
Third trimester, and he's like, it's crazy thinking about every woman that I've known that's been in the third trimester. Like at this point, like you're literally just cooking a baby. Like you're just like hosting a baby.
All the ingredients are there.
Exactly. It's like you're now like making a cake. Like it's interesting. Like it's like rising. You know what I mean? Like it's just getting fatter. Like the baby's literally. I mean, their lungs are still like working. Like obviously, there's a reason why people, you're not full term till 37. But like.
He's already 3 pounds.
Yeah, he's 3 pounds 1 ounce as of.
That's crazy.
Thursdays when we checked on him. And so, yeah, like it's just crazy. Third trimester, you're literally just like the like cake is rising, the like bread is rising. Like you're just literally fattening up your baby and letting them practice breathing more, and like they're just like practicing being a baby. That's literally what's happening. Versus in your other trimesters, like things are still connecting and growing and a different way. And so I definitely feel the difference because it feels like I have a whole baby in my belly, which is cute, but also, wow, sometimes it's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just the beginning of the third try.
Yeah, you guys are, you almost have like a whole different relationship with him at this point because he is just constantly on the move. It's not like, oh my gosh, are you okay? It's like, whoa there, buddy. It's like get your elbow out of my kidney.
It's like a whirlpool, like wave of
it
my
really
belly.
is so much. He like spins around and flips and does all sorts of things.
Yeah, so he does acrobats. But anyway, so that's my physical update.
Amazing. For me, I'm just getting better every day. You know, I feel like there was a bit that I kind of had a realization a couple of weeks ago where I'm like, I think I've been a little bit afraid of my body, where I'm like, ever since just everything that happened, it was like,
what happened?
The whole anxiety attack, the blood pressure thing. It was like, at the time I was like working out twice a day. I was like working out in the morning, running in the evenings, like pushing myself really hard. And there's like a part of me that unconsciously associated that with what happened. And so then even still, I find myself having a tough time getting myself to start doing anything anymore, like working out or running or whatever, because I'm like still battling that fear of myself. And I'm like, I don't really know how to get past that. It's definitely like I'm trying a day at a time. Like I'll go for good runs or I don't know, try to stay up a little bit later or allow myself to have a little bit of like adrenaline in my body on purpose, like some of that stuff. But it feels like we're getting there. I had coffee 2 mornings in a row this weekend, and that was good. I was okay.
Crazy.
I had a little bit of mead when we were at the pumpkin patch. So one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like reintroducing some normalcy back into my life because I feel like I've been so stringent about everything that I do now. And mostly, I mean, I'm ready to get back into working out and all that, but
I feel you. I mean, I understand that sentiment too, because, you know, after all the miscarriages and stuff, like when I was like resting in between, like I wasn't like working out, and then I was just doing walks, and then I got pregnant, and I was like, well, I'm going to stay out of the gym because I was just doing walks and it's worked. And like, I mean, I kind of, it's like
understand. Not even on purpose. You're not even like actively associating those things. It just happens.
Yeah, exactly. But
so anyway, working on that. And I got my best blood pressure results ever a couple days ago.
Yeah.
It was like great. 126, 123.
You definitely got so happy.
Yeah. It was like 123 over 72. And I was like, was not expecting that at all. So anyway, that was great.
Yeah.
That's my update.
Okay. Spiritual check-in, emotional check-in.
I'm just feeling so cozy. I feel like that's like, I feel motivated. I've kind of always said this, but I feel the most alive when it's like a little bit cold outside because it's like, I feel like I kind of like all my nerves activate and you breathe in and it kind of like gives you a little bit of a shock. And like that I'm starting to feel again. And it's like that like cozy progress that I'm starting to feel.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that for you.
Thanks.
I am genuinely so happy. Like last week, I was so happy to be like in the 3rd trimester and like get here. I do feel like mentally and emotionally like better. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm reaching towards the end and that feels good. And yeah, like you mentioned, it does feel like I have like a different kind of connection with him now. He's like less of this like entity that sometimes taps me. He's like just like a full-on human in there.
Yeah. We did just get to see his ultrasound again.
Yeah, and so that was sweet. I don't know. I just feel like happy and content and like not as stressed. But I'll say like last week too, like there was some like emotional hiccups, you know, from like, you know, some people were mean. I had to protect my energy. Because the internet, it's just funny. It just goes to show like when I'm reflecting on things, I'm like, that was such an online social media. I had some online social media like interactions, like drama, but it like wasn't my real life. Like nothing in my real life changed, and like
nothing even on your social media.
Nothing
really
on my
changed.
social media changed because like none of the people who have like a problem, like, even care about me. Like
Yeah.
they don't follow that, nothing.
No.
They don't. So it was like nothing in my life changed. And like, I think that was like it's like a good reminder that like, when it feels like, oh, all this is like happening and it's like online, it's like, well, remove yourself from online and like literally nothing's happening. Like
most of your problems will go away.
yeah. So yeah, and people will want to believe what they want to believe. You can't you can't convince somebody of something different. So you might as well just protect your peace.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where I'm at. But mostly just like really happy. We've been like, I was reflecting again on some things about the timing of like conceiving him and like the tarot card reading that I did, which I think I'm going to start saving some of this stuff for after he's here to like share with you guys. Just because some of it does feel like sacred and like even like our
like it's like we kind of want to feel it come to fruition first.
Yeah, even our tobacco ceremony and things like that. Like I do want to talk about it, but I think I'm going to hold on to it for now because that's kind of would lead us into our bump date situation. But I think I'm going to wait for now and tell you guys like after he's here, and it will feel a little bit more full circle.
Yeah.
That way.
I love that.
So we're going to skip bump date and move on to couples therapy.
Let's do it. So for my couples therapy, the kind of based off of the conversation we had yesterday in the coffee shop was figure out the scope of your mind compared to your partner. Figure out how they think about life. Figure out how they schedule things out and their expectations. And like for us, we were specifically talking about and kind of realized that for me, I tend to schedule things out in 24-hour increments in my brain on like how I spend my time. I'm like, okay, well, the thing that brought it up is like I, for the longest time, really didn't spend any time prioritizing like friendships or prioritizing things that I specifically wanted to do to just enjoy my hobbies or whatever by myself. Wasn't a priority for me. If I wanted to wake up and go to the gym in the morning, I would make sure to do it before, like basically like the structured time that I have with Lauren, where she would wake up and we'd be doing our life. So I'd go at like 5 o'clock in the morning so that it was like I would give myself an hour earlier rather than prioritizing a part of my day, because I was like, okay, I'm thinking in these now, what is that, 16-hour increments, because it's like 8 and 8. We sleep for 8 and then we have 8 hours of work, and then there's 8 hours divided somewhere through our day. And so I was like, well, if I give up 2 hours today to go do something, that puts me down to 6 hours. And like, we're going to watch a show and we're going to do this other thing. And that like takes away pretty much the like elective time in our day.
Like that's enough slices.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, if I do that today, then that's just how I'm going to live my life, because my life is lived in 24-hour cycles. So I'm like, okay, well then, so I guess I just never have time to hang out with Lauren and do like something if I start to choose to do this for myself. And obviously I know that that's not healthy, and it's not how reality actually works, because you don't do the same thing with the same people every single day. But in my brain, that's always how it's been divided out. And we were talking, because I would end up doing where I plan everything that I want to do last minute to see if by the day before we've had a sufficient amount of like hangout time for me to be like, okay, yeah, I feel like we've had good intimate moments and like we've had time to talk and do all these things. Now I'm going to ask to see if there's plans for tomorrow, if it's okay if I go and do this other thing that I want to do.
That's so last minute.
And it's so last minute, which for her, she thinks in more weekly increments.
I do. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't even know like what to say about that. I'm like, it's just like you said, it's just an interesting thing to like hear how the other person like plans and schedules. And a lot of the times, like, yeah, in relationships, you don't think about that being like a point of like communication. But I think that's actually huge. And obviously when we introduce a baby, like that's scheduling is going to be a very big part of our lives. Instead of just like winging it. And so it's definitely something to get on top of now. But yeah, I definitely see things as more of like, oh, like he did that on a Sunday. Okay, these are what my Sundays look like now. And even that is not necessarily true, but like that's what I try to plan around more, just so I can make at least a week plan, like a week ahead. But
yeah, so it's like we're currently in process on trying to figure this out, because it's really kind of the first time we've actually talked about that and relational expectations, and like especially as we're going into having a kid, like I think it's going to be obviously beneficial for me to move out of this cycle of thinking about it day by day. And I sort of have in the way that I've started like hanging out with different friend groups, and like I have different people to do different things with that we do at a set time in the week. Not every single day I go for a run on Wednesdays, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I go for a run on Saturdays or Sundays or whatever. And so I've got those things set up, and it's definitely helped me figure out how to like schedule my life and see more of my free time and see more of my opportunities in the scope of what they really are, because obviously like we've got a lifetime of doing this. But
and I think a lot of that comes from your childhood too, from what you've told me. It's like you have to be ready in 1 second, like or else you're left, or like, you know, whatever. Yeah. Or like you're needed suddenly, so you find yourself not committing to anything. Yeah. Like I don't want to commit to a game or a show or a movie or a hang, because you're like, in 1 second my family could like be like, we're leaving, or like we're doing this, or like whatever.
Yeah, right.
Which is chaotic. Yeah. And that definitely, I think, stems from your childhood.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure it does. Absolutely. The drop of a hat type thing where it's like, okay, well, either come and do this with me or whatever. Yeah. And it's like, okay, all right, well, I guess I'll just go do that. And
so it doesn't allow you to like be a person who makes commitments.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So we're working on it. Yeah. But it's something that's definitely worth having a conversation with your partner about, because it definitely helps them understand you and helps develop actual, like, you know, plans and structure for your life.
Yeah, that sounds stressful. Yeah. To be that in your mind.
How about you?
Well, it's not me. So we were asked how to navigate religion when you have different beliefs and what to tell your kids.
That is challenging. I can say from the 2 weeks we had any sort of like difference in belief on things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily for us, we've kind of always been in the same trajectory on that. But like when she first came to me, kind of deconstructing, even at the beginning of it, when it was just wanting to be an inclusive Christian, I still hadn't done any research. I knew like my personal beliefs versus what structured religion had told me. And so like I was there personally, like with my compassion, but I didn't know how to like qualify that in a religious context. Yeah. And it was challenging for a second.
Yeah. I mean, personally, we definitely can't speak from experience, but I think if there was something like between the two of us, and like once we have like our kid, I think, you know, maybe something like a tradition, like a traditional holiday experience. I think it's just a matter of being like talking about, is this long-term harmful, or like are we like blowing things out of proportion, you know? Like even like, I don't know, like Santa Claus versus like we're not religious versus like the Jesus of it all with Christmas versus like the pagan traditions and holidays, which we've incorporated. It's like, the thing is, I think it comes down to like a blend, a healthy blend, and going towards the things that actually like make you and your family happy. Like when you're looking around at your children and they're like seriously like falling asleep and they're like tired of that story, or like it's not bringing magic, especially again, I'm just thinking around Christmas, and it's like, are you just like forcing something on them, or is this something where it's like they're not gravitating towards it because they're their own little people too. Yeah. I think it's something that you just like reflect when you have your little people. Again, whether it's the example of like we're doing the Santa thing, leaving out cookies, or are we talking about like, you know, the Christian version of like Christmas, which
right? Are we talking about the wise men and all?
Are we talking about the wise men and like, you know, yeah, like are we doing that, and are we staying up on winter solstice, and like I don't know. I think you just have the conversations where you can incorporate more than just one tradition and then see what works for your family.
I think it also depends too, just from the actual religious standpoint of it, and not just the kids. I think it depends on how open-handed you are with your actual beliefs. Yeah. And like how rigid and structured you are in what you feel you need to believe to uphold your religion. Because like I feel like I have conversations all the time, and great, beautiful conversations with people that we have religious differences with, like Christians or whatever, Christians primarily, because that's the community we found ourselves growing up in. And having those differences, for me, being on the side where it doesn't really impact me because I don't have a heaven that I specifically have to like check my box to get into.
Yeah.
There's a lot of openness for curiosity there. And I end up having really incredible conversations with people about the foundations of their faith and why they believe what they believe. And they tell me stories about the way that they've interacted with their God or their spirituality. And I think it's really beautiful. Mm-hmm. So if you're approaching your partnership and that conversation with your partner openly and looking to find out new information about them and how they perceive the world and how they see their relationship with you and how they see themselves, I think it can be just as amazing as like having different friend groups and being able to bring stories home to each other.
Yeah, it's definitely not like, it just depends on like your, how did you say it?
I don't know, the structure of what you need.
Yeah, basically to like uphold your religion.
Yeah,
like your
if your beliefs get shaken every time that you dabble into a little bit of curiosity or like inquisition about somebody else's religion, that's going to be hard no matter what.
Yeah, that's just going to make it really tough. Otherwise, I would say, blend, find balance, like explore. I mean, let the kids like know their options when it comes to religion and non-religion and spirituality and tradition and culture. Like, that's like
make them beautiful. Like, love your practices.
Yeah.
And then whatever your kids gravitate towards, that's what they gravitate towards.
Yeah.
And love your partner's practices as well. Like, learn to love that that's a unique part of their personality and who they are.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the only way for me to go into it, because you have to lead with curiosity. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thus, Curiosity, the podcast.
Yeah, that's our old podcast. Yeah. Okay, great. I love that. Hopefully that helps. Let's lean into some pop culture.
Pop culture. You want to start with my positive news of the week?
Sure.
Because guess what? Surprise to nobody, the people doing the most in the world are women. Did you know? Okay. And I feel like there's been like peripheral talk about this and like, but it just hasn't been platformed in a way that I feel like is to the is giving enough gravity to the situation. You know, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
Okay.
Do you even know her name?
No.
Mackenzie Scott.
Okay.
Is her name.
Okay.
They broke up. Obviously, she gets some sort of like pay out to like support her lifestyle.
Okay.
She has just recently, she gave $42 million to a fund for like low income university students that want to be able to go get higher education.
Cool.
But somehow, in like the grand scheme of all the news that we hear, I don't know how I haven't been told this before, but she has given away $19.5 billion, $19.5 billion to nonprofits and charities.
Wow.
Since breaking it off with him.
Wow.
It's 2,450-ish charities and nonprofits. That's absolutely insane.
Oh, that is insane. It's so cool. What is she doing like in life?
Literally this philanthropy. That's it.
That's crazy.
Like she, obviously doesn't have to work. And obviously she's taking time to invest like research and knowledge into like the people that she's giving money to. But like, she's just like literally hand over fist, like trying to give away her money, like by the billions.
That is so kind.
And maybe, I don't know. Everybody says there's no such thing as good billionaires, but like.
What? That sounds pretty good.
She's doing all right.
No, that sounds pretty good. Like you get a pass. Like,
yeah, if you're giving away billions of dollars, and granted, maybe it's for some tax relief, and who knows? God knows what you can be negative and criticize about, but $19.5 billion to charities is great.
That is great. Yeah.
From one person.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, love. Coming in with the stuff that nobody cares about, or it doesn't matter.
What do you mean? Okay. Everybody cares about pop culture.
So Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, they're like together.
I did not know that.
You know who Justin Trudeau is?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they were like spotted like back.
Isn't he like the Prime Minister of Canada?
Yeah, he like
or was.
He stepped down. But yes, and they have been together since like they were spotted I think in the summer, and they were just like seen on her yacht making out and him grabbing her ass. And
is this pre or post Katy Perry going to space?
That's a good question. It's around the same time when it started, I think.
Got it.
But that's a good question. Yeah, it was all like,
Was this all a stunt for them to be on a dating break?
I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so there's that. They were spotted officially, like they were necking.
They were necking.
So, I mean, it's October, so it's been since summer. It's like
They're kind of doing something.
it's kind of a little something, you know.
What
we'll see.
happens when you date a prime minister? That's what I need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's obvious what happens when you date Katy Perry at this point. She just sprays you with whipped cream out of her nipples.
No, that's not how things work. I don't know. But I think it's an interesting relationship. And then also, R.I.P. Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Very
And
sad.
we don't actually, like, the news of, like, how she passed isn't, like, out yet. Like, last I checked.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I haven't seen
a
any
friend
details
said
on
she
it.
was, like, deteriorating in the past, like, just in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Like, she had, like, lost a lot of weight or something. But nobody has said, like, it hasn't come out, like, how she actually passed. And she was only 79.
Oh.
She was an icon, though. And,
She was. Oh, that's so sad.
yeah, so that's just, I'm sure more will be coming out over the week, but had to, like, give a little moment of respect to Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
An
Wow.
amazing actress and icon.
Crazy career.
Yeah, definitely a great career. So, R.I.P. Rest in peace, Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go into word of the week?
Let's do it.
What's your word of the week?
Yeah, never mind. My bump day was fine. Yeah, let's go word of the
Wait,
week.
what was your bump day?
No. I rolled back into the apple orchard stuff and the whole thing.
Okay.
Prepared. Because obviously.
What?
The last night, like this week, I just feel so prepared. I'm like, on Friday, I shot tons of content for work. So I'm like, I've got all of my content lined up for what I need to be doing. I'm going to get straight into it. We got our whole week prepped. We got our groceries. We got the dog wash. Like, everything's good there. We're going to be going into our baby shower.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, my God. We have a baby shower soon.
This soon. This soon.
And I'm so excited about it. Like,
Yeah.
It's going to be so sweet. Oh, next podcast, you'll hear all about it.
Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, so I'm just like, and it's nice outside. It's sunny and crispy cool, and like, just like, you know what? Life's gonna be all right. I feel like I am like so I've got my
prepared.
I'm like my little documents, and I'm like put them in my cute little backpack,
Doesn't
and I'm
that
like
feel-
off to school.
Doesn't that feel good?
Feels great.
Yeah. As a Virgo, I'm like constantly chasing that high.
Like, I just want to feel like I did when I had my backpack full of my homework that was done and my lunch already packed.
Yeah, exactly. My word is
Unprepared.
no, protected.
Good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a prepared feeling, like
Yeah.
that prepared. I'm just like, I've created like bumpers around certain things in my life, and emotionally, mentally feeling like protected. I was once feeling so vulnerable, especially at the beginning of the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have felt, just vulnerable, very like fragile to the whims of the world and like universal energy and things like that. And now I just feel like, no, I'm good and he's good. Oh my gosh, he just kicked me. And yeah, I don't know. So I'm just like feeling protected. And then like this week, I'm also asking for protection. So it's kind of like I feel protected, and also I'm kind of like, this week, like I could use, like, as we're traveling about and moving around and preparing for the next phases, like asking my little guides and ancestors to just give a little circle of protection around us. So so I'm feeling protected and I'm asking for it. So anyway, that's it. That's my word of the week.
I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Look at us. We are protected and we are prepared.
I know. I love how they always kind of go.
We're always kind of together on this.
Together.
We're together in this.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. And until next time, bye.